This presentation is about the They Say organization. This will help you prepare to write your They Say paper. Think of the They Say like a tug of war. In a tug of war, you have two people, one on each side, pulling in their direction. Think of a debate or an argument in this way. On one side, you may have the people who are for the topic or who are pro. They're polling, and with each poll, they have a reason why they argue for that side. On the other side, you have the people who are against or who are con. These people are doing the same. They're polling for their side, and with each poll, they're making an argument or a reason why. For our They Say section, I want you to think beyond just two sides though, because it's very rare that any issue has just two sides. For the most part, there's always shades of gray in between a black and white argument. So I want you to think instead of a tug of war between three dogs, like the one in the picture here. In the middle, you have a third dog pulling for another side. This could be a neutral side. This could be a different side completely. But I want you to think about what three perspectives there might be on a topic, rather than just two. So if you hear me refer to the tug of war between three dogs, this is what I'm talking about, this picture here on the right. You have three people, or three dogs, pulling for their side. Here's an outline for your They Say section. First, I want you to give some context. Give a summary of past events that have led to this issue. Then give a summary of what is going on now with this issue. This is why the blog assignments and keeping up with the news is important, so that you know what's going on with the news. That will be your first paragraph, the context paragraph. For your second paragraph, you're going to give the perspectives. These are the three dogs in the tug of war. Give the first viewpoint, the second viewpoint, and the third viewpoint. You'll need to have sources for each of these viewpoints, so you'll probably want to find short quotes from somebody who agrees with each of those three perspectives. Transitions. Start your perspective paragraph with a transition. This is the second paragraph. Here's a template that you can use. In the debate about blank, there are three main perspectives: blank, blank, and blank. I've given you an example here using the topic of princess culture. In the debate about princess culture, there are three main perspectives: that it is harmful to young girls, that it is beneficial to young girls, and that it is neither because it is just a phase. Notice I've represented the three perspectives here, or the three sides of the tug-of-war rope. Think again about those three dogs pulling on the rope. I have on one side those who think that it's harmful, on the exact opposite side those who think that it's beneficial, and then the dog in the middle is that it's neither because it's just a phase. You also want to include transitions between each of the perspectives to show contrast. So you might use words like in contrast, however, or on the other hand.